1-800-557-8656.
For over 35 years, Lucas and Llewellyn's estate-grown, sustainable vineyards have grown the grapes that produce some of the finest wines in Santa Barbara County. Enjoy their remarkable wines of Pinot Noir, Chardonnay, Cabernet, Malbec, and Viognier. The Lucas and Llewellyn Wine Club offers generous discounts to members as well as fabulous wine country events. Experience the bounty of Santa Barbara County's wine region and become part of the Lucas and Llewellyn family. Visit our beautiful tasting room located at 1645 Copenhagen Drive in Solvang, California. Visit us on the web at www.llwine.com. Lucas and Llewellyn Vineyards.
Live across America, the PM Show with Mike Horn on CRN Digital Talk Radio.
Hey, welcome to the big PM Show nationwide, coast to coast on CRN. I probably won't be using this theme much longer on Tuesdays here, if all goes well, ladies and gentlemen, because we have a special surprise for you here in the CRN Broadcast Center. I am Michael Horn. That's Tomas. Courtney Cadera producing the show. We'll have some news and sound and all sorts of good things here from some of the late night talk show guys and more. But the latest news that we have here for you right now is that the great Larry Manetti, ladies and gentlemen, has joined us here on the show. Welcome, Larry Manetti.
Thank you. Get
a little closer to that microphone. Pull it up right there, and there you go. I like that.
Hi, Michael.
Good to see you, Larry Manetti. Ladies and gentlemen, Rick from the club at Magnum PI is a Black Sheep Squad in so many movies, TV shows. There's a little something that you're working on now. I don't know if you can tell us about it. And also a good friend of our very own best buddy, Mr. Robert Conrad, here every Thursday on the show.
Hi, Duke. How are you?
Duke is not here, by the way.
Doodlebug. That's what we call him.
You call him Doodlebug?
Yeah.
Is it, there's a rumor going around that you and he, it says on the Wikipedia, were brothers, and that is not true, correct?
No, that's not true. But if he were a brother, I'd be very honored.
Wow.
Yeah, I love Robert.
Yeah, he's a good man. I love him too. Good man.
He's the best.
Got a great show here at CRN. And by the way, today this is kind of like the first test run here. What are we going to be talking about? You've got a book out. You've done recipes. In real life, you've opened restaurants, haven't you?
I've had 6 restaurants, one of which was with Robert Conrad.
Really?
Another with Tom Selleck. And I had 4 others. I have a book out called Aloha Magnum, which is about 8 years old, but 5-star book. And I'm a degenerate cook, love to cook.
What do you mean by a degenerate cook?
I cook every night with my wife, and we're constantly coming up with new recipes.
Really?
Yeah, I find it a lot of fun, and it's soothing.
I was by your house a few years back, and you and your lovely wife, Nancy, who's also in studio, you can go to crntalk.com and check this out. Are we YouTubing this as well? That's good. And you guys put on quite a party, but I could tell by the hors d'oeuvres and things you had there that you really kind of get into this thing.
Well, I mean, if you do it, you do it right. We throw a lot of parties. And actually, we had one about 3 weeks ago that Ernest Borgnine was at. And I had one a couple months ago that the infamous Robert Conrad was at, and Connie Stevens. We just, we go all out. We have a good time. It's a clean time. And my house is our house, I should say. My wife is here with me, is our domain.
Did you want to say thank you then?
Yeah, she said thank you.
Dear.
She'll put me in the hospital if I'm not true.
I've never been invited to your house for those parties. I know Robert Conrad has told me many times that he was over at Manetti's house.
All right, you're invited, Mike.
So we'll see what goes on and then see. I'll bring the wine. I got a wine collection.
I'm going to hold you to that.
I'll bring plenty of wine for everybody. What does Conrad bring to your parties? Does he bring anything? Just himself and his appetite?
He brings himself, but that's enough.
That's good. He'll hate this. There you go. I put a rim shot in there. All right, so let's talk about you a little bit here, and as we get going, because we're going to be opening up the lines at 800-336-2225. That's the toll-free number, and I think it's posted here somewhere, but we'll have to repost it so Larry can always remember the number and give it out. It used to be there. 800-336-2225, the call-in number. And we'll have to get an email address for Mr. Manetti as well so that we can start getting emails sent in here.
Good.
We'll see if we can get that created soon. We're kind of jumping the gun here as we...
That's all right.
You feeling comfortable so far?
I'm having my tea. I'm very happy.
What type of tea? What do you got in that tea?
I think it's Lipton. Let's see. No, but I grew up on Lipton tea. I can't see what it is.
That's some kind of tea.
As Jackie Gleason would say.
Thank you very much.
Right, yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, straight ahead, the PM show, weekend edition with Larry Manetti on CRN Digital Talk Radio.